Hey everybody, welcome back. This is your 5-minute walkthrough for lab number 9, the November Quarterly Escape Room. So in lab, you'll get this paper, and we'll go through all of the things in a second. But as you go through, you'll be linked to an escape room. So you'll have to type that link in, and you will open up this. Now, you walk into your chem room and the lab door shuts and locks behind you. Your lab teacher isn't there, and you see this weird green liquid and hear what sounds like zombies. Is your lab teacher a zombie? You really don't want to find out, so your goal is to escape the lab before it is too late by visiting the different pieces of lab equipment and collecting information to eventually escape. So that's your setup. Now, as a group, everyone will be expected to work together as a team to work through each of these questions and tasks together. You will be responsible for recording your own answers to the puzzle solutions on the lab sheet, and if you're stuck, you should be using your notes. Now, each group should have these 4 roles being maintained. If your group is a group of 2, 3, or 4, that is fine. You can double up on roles, but you need a fact checker, somebody who's responsible for making sure everybody agrees on the answers, and if they don't, they are responsible for making sure everybody goes back to their notes and finds stuff. You have the historian, who is making sure every teammate is writing down the appropriate information. You have the timekeeper to make sure everyone is moving efficiently through the tasks. And you have the locksmith, who is responsible for leading the team through the puzzle. Now, here is the escape room. It says we should start here. So there are 4 different forms, and we'll go in order from this machine to the microscope, and the TV, then the lock. So when you open up each of these forms, each of those things, you click on it, a form will open. I'm not going to sign in there, but a form will open. It will ask you for your name, your lab teacher, your period, and whatnot, and questions. Once you answer all of those questions, you should be, or just to backtrack a second, once you have defined your roles, write down on your sheet who does what. Now, you are responsible for answering the questions and keeping track of it. So you'll use your lab sheet to, record your answers. Now, once you have your answers, you'll go to a different part of the form, and I'm going to ask you to check your answers by using a puzzle. Now, the 3 puzzles you will see in this lab are fairly simple ones. This is the first one. So if your answer was A, you would use 1. So if your answers were A, F, K, V, you'd get 1. F is 4, 4, 3, 2 for your code 14312. Then, if that code is correct, it will let you move on, and it will give you the secret code word. If your code is wrong, that means one of your answers is wrong, so you have to go back to the questions and figure out which one is wrong. The next code breaker is this one. Again, works very similarly. Whatever your answer is, translates to a number. So if your answers are, A, B, C, D, your code would be 9, 7, 2, 5, just like that. Again, if your answers are right, it will let you move forward. If your answers are wrong, it will tell you to hold back and to go back and check your answers. Code is this. Again, similar things. Find your letter, that is your number. So if your letters were, again, A, B, C, D, your code would be 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Now, once you get through each form, you have to go back to the escape room. So again, you'll go through the machine, then the microscope, then the TV. Once after each form that you've completed, you have all the secret code words. Then and only then can you click the lock feature. And then it will bring you to another form asking to input all the secret code words that you got from the previous rooms, and then you shall escape. So as long as everything is recorded on your sheet, you should be able to escape the room in the period, work efficiently. You got this, and this is all to help you study for the quarterly exam. So have fun avoiding your lab teacher zombie.